Greetings and good evening, folks. Getting everything set up, so please be patient. Despite the gold tail loading screen here, I actually will not be on the gold tail SMP server tonight. Instead, I'm going to be playing a little Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. It's a fun game I've gotten into recently. I suppose, to be perfectly fair, Monster Hunter itself is a series I've gotten into very recently, starting with Monster Hunter Rise. That one's been a lot of fun, especially to co-op and play with my friends and with my wife. Been a lot of fun. Even random people. I can just connect with random people and have fun on it. It's great. And then more recently, Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin came out on the Switch. You know what? That looks like fun. Looks like a new version of sort of a kind of a Pokemon-esque RPG kind of thing. And thought I'd give it a try. And so far, I am enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. I'm actually going to play that one tonight. I'm going to jump right in with a big battle that was, well, it was still there when I turned my Switch on early, and I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this on the stream. We'll see how long it takes for folks to pop in. That's fine. Anyone watching this later, don't worry. There will be people here in a bit. But yeah. If you notice my little avatar in the corner, he's going to change in just a moment here too. As soon as I switch over to the other input, we could go forward with this. So I'm going to switch over to it, and we'll check the levels and make sure everything sounds good. And we'll dive in from there. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. You can count on us, Avinia. Yep. I apologize if this is spoilers for folks. I don't intend it to be, but I mean, I'm playing well past where the demo left off. So, if you don't want to see what you're going to have to face in your own game, you might want to watch. Let's see what my own stream sounds like to me. Sounds. I think the game audio is a little too hot. I'm going to turn it down. About here. Right about there. And see how that sounds. Because I want people to be able to hear it, experience the game, but not drown me out, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to dive in. Let's see how this fight goes. Now, this is going to be a tough one, and I can't promise that I will not faint. I haven't fought one of these before. This is for me, it's a new monster. Again, I've played Monster Hunter Rise, and neither of these are in it. And as far as this game goes, this is the first point at which these show up. So we're going to see what happens here. Yeah. Basically, this is kind of like a boss monster type fight for this particular chapter of the game. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah. Okay. So we have a Celtos and a Celtos Queen. This should be interesting because they look bug-like, and so far in the game, bugs have used this technical. Let's see here. Oh. Still getting things set up. Thanks for being patient with me here. Okay. So far bugs have been technical, which I believe the normal Celtos will probably be technical. But seeing the way the other one is armored and bigger and heavier, the Celtos Queen, I'm betting she's probably going to go power. So I think what we're facing here is the little Celtos is probably going to be technical, meaning I'll use power attacks. And the big Celtos Queen is probably power, meaning I probably need to go speed. Again, it's just a guess. Again, I haven't fought these yet. I haven't even seen, as you can look at the top, their health bars are grayed out, and they have 3 question marks. This means I don't know their stats. I will not know when they're about to faint, other than maybe little cues that their model would show. I don't know if a bug starts panting or not. I have no idea. So we'll learn it as we go. So their opening moves, I can tell you right now, Talon, my Nargacuga, and the Celtis Queen are going to go head-to-head. And if I'm right on my guess, Talon's going to lose this opening move, because Talon's going to use a technical move, which gets trumped by speed. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully, or rather, technical gets trumped by power. Excuse me. I'm going to go over here with speed and try to use it on the Celtis Queen, because I think she uses power. So I'm going to do that. And it looks like we have 2 options for the normal Celtis, the head and the stomach. And then on the Celtis Queen, we have the head, the legs, and the body. Hey guys, thank y'all for showing up. I'm going to start off with the head, and we're going to see what happens here. So, here we go. Ah, look at that. Technical. So I was not right. They're both technical. That means power moves all the way. Okay. So I want to use power, but it also means, if you notice on my little wheel on the left here, technical trumps speed. And if you look at the bottom, Talon is going to use speed. And so is Frostfang, and so is Minia. So I need to bring out a different monster that's going to use power as its default instead of speed. So, let's pick a different monster. Here is my current party. I've got Talon, Ranmar, who, if you look in the middle, these 2 are going to use speed. That little blue icon in the middle next to the level. What you got is a Kachawacha. Try saying that a few times fast. That one and Ian, which is a Yonkutku, and the Zamtrios are all 3 going to use technical as their default. So really my only option in here is Ratha, who's going to use power by default. So I'm going to bring out Ratha. And let's see what this little guy can do. So notice his default power, or his default attack at the bottom of the screen is a power attack. All right, let's take a look at chat real quick. About to go to bed. Got a day of work tomorrow. Oh, well, thank you for coming by for a little while, Cinnamon. Oh, shoot. Happy birthday, dude. Hope it's a pleasant one for you. And I hope your workday goes smooth for you tomorrow as well. I know Mondays can be a little trying when you're starting your week back out again, but hopefully it is a good one for you. So be sure and take care on that. All right, let's see how power moves work on these guys. Right now, the only head-to-head is with Frostfang, which I can't control him. So they're going to do what they do. I can control my 2 characters here. So let's go for the head again. I really want to break that head. They're going for the legs. He's going for the head. Corrosive acid. Ooh, who's getting this? Oh, not Ratha, no. Okay, so something I noticed. If you look in the middle, under the word head, there's 3 icons. There's one for sword type, there's one for piercing, and one for hammer type. Sword is not going to get the best results on the head. It might for some of the other parts, but not the head. So, I'm going to back out. I'm going to change my weapon. We're going to try the bow, which is a piercing. Bring that out. I still want to go for that head again. Although, I'm seriously tempted to go for the Celtis and get a double team, because if you notice, the other Celtis is targeting my Ratha when the animation flips back around. So, if both of us are targeting the same one, and doing a head-to-head, doing the same kind of move, in this case a power attack, will actually do even more damage. So, I'm going to go with power. I'm going to switch to this guy. Let's see if we can get a double team on this. She's going to go nuts playing her hunting horn. Fence up. Here we go. Wham! 397 damage. Whole lot more than we were doing. All right. Formation. What does that do? Oh no, they're combining. Oh my gosh. We need to combine too. They joined together. I have a bad feeling about this. Combined attacks from a Celtis and its queen could do a lot of damage. Keep your guard up. A Robo-Buggo. Pretty much. Oh my gosh. It's Goron Logon. We gotta combine too. Well, I don't have enough kinship points to combine just yet, so I can't. Now it looks like they're gonna face off against my Ratha, but again, we could probably do a double attack. And let's go do the you-know-what. That's right. So I'm going to do a power attack on the head. Now it has wings, huh? Oh, it's targeting me. Okay, well, that works. That's fine. Here we go. See if we can double up on this. Draw. Oh, because it changed to power. Oh. So I need to change to speed. Combine, of course. Yeah, corrosive acid. So, because they're combined and it's going to be using power, I need to switch out to speed. But not only that, I need a monster who's going to do speed. So, let's go... Let's go back to Talon. Yeah, Talon. Who's going to default to speed, I believe. Yep, there we go. Okay. And thankfully, we're going to get healed by Avinia over here, so I won't lose any more hit points. Great. Or at least I'll regain the ones we lost. All right, here we go. So speed attack. Again, hitting the head, because I want to break it. She goes nuts jamming out with that thing. Let's go 3, not bad. 6, not bad. Ooh, ow. Oh, that hurts. Power's on a whole nother level. They've got speed and brute strength to back it up. If we can break up their formation, we might stand a better chance of taking them down. We can't just force them apart. We gotta be smart about this. You gonna give me a clue of how to do that? Oof. Okay, So right now, it's going to go head-to-head with Frostfang, so I have a little bit of an opportunity here. Do I have a skill that might help? Pet, cheer, shouts words of encouragement, relaxation, pep talk, charge, draw your bowstring back into the next turn. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I basically shoots an arrow dipped in power coating at one enemy. Deals greater damage than a regular attack. Maybe target the wings is probably a good idea. Let's see. Because the wings weren't there before. And they're about 2/3 of the way damaged. So let's see if that does some good here too. Maybe I'll get a double team up with Frostfang over there too, since he's being targeted. Okay, you're gonna sharpen fangs and get stronger. I'm using a skill, so we're not doubling it. Okay. They're gonna team up. Oh, they're going for the legs. Yeah, hit Avinia. That's fine. Okay. Let's try the wings again. We almost got it. So let's do it. Let's do that spear again. Oh, yeah. Boom, wings broken. Oh, yeah. I love the animations. Oh, the other Celtus is just entirely gone. Riley, you were right. The wings were it. I mean, that was the entire Celtus is just gone now. Now it's just the queen. All right, so I think she went back to power, probably. I think I need speed. So let's see what we get here. Good suggestion. All right, so I'm thinking of going for that head still. Everything else still has a bunch on it. Let's try it. Nope, she's using speed. So I need to go tactical. Or technical, excuse me. Ooh, I also got to heal. Poor Talon over there. Actually, I'm going to trade out. Oh, tap, 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 tap. Here we go. Ah, and boom. Okay. Actually, if I ride, I can do what I want, and we'll heal. I love that you heal when you hop onto your monstie like that. Okay, so what do you think? Kinship attack, maybe? I think it'd be a good idea. Let's do it. You're gonna love this. It's just so over the top. I love it. But it's not figuring it right, basically. Well, since now this monster is back to speed, I need to default, or I need a monster that's going to default to technical. So I'm going to trade out to... let's bring Ian out. He's a Yon Kutku. This guy has a really hilarious kinship attack. We'll see if I can show it off in here. Alright, so I need to go technical as well. Let's do the legs. Oh, not piercing. Okay. I need to switch weapons. Kaboom. Charge breath. Uh-oh. What are you charging up, Celtus Queen? I don't like that. Okay, different weapon. What do you think? Hammer, maybe, to break the legs? They look pretty armored, so why not? Let's give it a try. Alright. Legs. And kaboom. Yep, it was leg. Or it's bludgeoning, excuse me. He's gonna charge breath on somebody, and it's gonna hurt. There we go. Oh. Wow, he got all of us. And me twice. What? That's not fair. Almost broke the leg. So close. Alright, she's gonna use a life soot, but I think I am too. Just to double it up. That way we're back at full. Or nearly full for between the two of us. So this will work. That. She does one. There's the legs broken, finally. Uh-oh. Pheromone gas. Oh, of course, it brings another Celtus. No! Well, look, there's two of them again. Okay, let's see. By the way, game's going well. Working on expansions, Broken Strands lore is done. All that remains is content. Conquest of Heaven comes next. And it's mostly done. Just need to work on the lore. Oh, hey, very cool. Awesome. Great work, man. I'm going to be targeted by that Celta, so I really should go ahead and do something about that. So let's switch over here. Let's hit the head. Hammer. Boom! Almost got the head gone. She always puts so much effort into just swinging her didgeridoo around a little bit. Gosh, I love that goofy swaddle that he does. Waddling his way through it, just bumping into the enemy. He's like, oh, I'm unstoppable. Alright, let's see. Oh, the kinship gauge is almost full, and then I can show you what the what Ian does. I think you'll like it. Alright, no, I don't want to switch to that. Actually, yes I do, because I want to go over here and hit the body. Because apparently attacking this doesn't do a whole lot of good. It's her that needs to go down. So let's go ahead and just smack her a little bit. Oh. Okay, so she uses tactical. Gotta... Ouch. Only 7 damage. That's not bad. Ooh, here we go. An air showdown. These are always fun. A little button mashing for me here. I have to basically out-flap the enemy. There we go. Kaboom! I love it. Oh, here we go. Time to ride. I'll let you guys see the animation on this. It's pretty amusing, to say the least. I'm going to target the queen. I love it. Oh, let's see. Wait, the other Celtis is down but squirming. What the heck does that mean? Okay, I think I want to do power attack. I can actually still target the other one. Huh. I guess it's knocked down, but it's not out. Alright. Let's change my weapon, because the hammer's not going to do much good here, it seems. So let's go back to the sword and shield. Alright. Power attack on her. Ooh, roundhouse tail. Alright, here we go. Another ground cyclone. Make it look dramatic. Hey, Poverty Pink, Duo, right? Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Just in time for some more theatrics. Aha. Oh, here we go. Boom. Evil Crab Bug is defeated. 2 Neopteron with 1 stone. Neopteron. Man, we rock so hard. I'm just gonna take a little picture of this. I'm guessing the Neopteron is a bird of some sort. Again, I'm pretty new to this whole franchise. I apologize to anybody who knows a lot more than I do. I started with Rise, and that was just a few months ago. And now there's this, so I'm only like less than only 2 games in.
You did
Ooh, yeah. You can see some of these battles are pretty big and epic, so they're pretty fun. Frostfang and I probably couldn't have stopped these monsters on our own. Whew, got a lot of XP for that. All right, what rank do I end up with? Oh, A rank. Not bad at all. Not bad. If I had done 25 more points worth of whatever skill thingies, I guess, I would have gotten an S rank. S rank is always 500 points. So in this case, it was like nice skills, synchronized, wyvern riders, monster crushers, head-to-head, all that stuff. Let's see, I got a couple wings, shell, more shell, the horn shell. Oh, I got some good stuff. I can probably build something new out of this stuff, too. All right, here comes some story bits. Let them talk. Maybe. Here we go.
Your kinship stone powered up again, just like when we fought the Anjanath and Rathian.
Yeah. Whatever this is going to mean. I will silently nod.
It's gotta be the light that made them act all weird.
Yep.
Which means the guild's theory was correct. This light makes monsters more violent.
Yep. Why is her kinship stone in her boobs? I mean, where else are you going to tuck it?
But
There you go. That's right. Something doesn't add up.
when monsters are hit by the rage rays, they lose control. That means it should be dangerous for our monsties too.
Yep, but I seem to do just fine in that battle with my monsties. So, maybe they're just the wild one? I don't know.
I wonder why the light doesn't affect them.
They're already tied to our kinstone and our friendship and other probably inappropriate things. Look at that look in his face.
Seriously perplexing stuff. But I'd say we're making progress. Let's head back to the chief.
Yeah, you and your high-fiving tail. I just noticed that. It looks like his tail is permanently giving the high five or waiting for a high five from somebody. Oh my gosh.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. Can I wander around here for a minute first, or do I have to, like... Is he gonna fast travel me? Oh, not these two again.
Let's head to the village.
Oh, these guys. These guys are the bad dudes what am. This Kyle fella, he's one of the hunters that seemed to cause part of the problem at the very beginning of the game. Alrighty, take care, Cinnamon. Have a good night. Sleep well. Have a good work week, man. Thank you for coming by.
Shouldn't we request backup from the other hunters?
Yeah, you'd think they'd want backup, but he's gonna go it alone because he's like, no, I have to do this.
Your reasoning?
I just have a bad feeling.
Okay. I seriously thought he was gonna say, no, I have to do this alone. I didn't expect him to ask your reasoning.
Okay then. Let's reach out to them.
Well, okay, he's gonna follow her suggestion. Maybe he's not such a dummy after all. All right. He may be on the supposed bad guy side. And I say supposed because the game hasn't clearly defined them as the bad guys at all. Just that they presumed that Guardian Ratha was evil and going to cause a major disaster on the world. So they were hunting it at the beginning of the game. That's not spoilers, by the way. That's literally in the opening cinematic stuff. And it was like this kid Kyle's dad, I think, got knocked down or attacked or something like that. So he's hunting whoever has the Ratha egg, which has already hatched and is the actual Rathian that I have in my party right now. So that's why they keep following us. So I'm kind of surprised that he's willing to listen to advice and like, oh, okay, let's get back up. Let's not just rush into this and, you know, get our butts handed to us like Team Rocket or something.
Oh, I thought you'd object.
There it is. She thought he'd object too.
It's just as you said.
We shouldn't wait until it's too late. Besides, I hear your instincts are spot on.
Okay. I really kind of hope that I kind of guess, by the way. I'm kind of hoping this guy turns out to be okay and on the up and up and like maybe even on our side or something at some point. I have not played through this and through the whole game yet, so this is me guessing. And if any of y'all watching have played through it, don't tell me, okay? No spoiler on that. But the way he's so prominent in the story so far, I can't imagine that he's just like some throwaway villain. I feel like he's got a bigger part to play.
I see. Well then. But I'm a bit disappointed.
Oh, disappointed. Would you want him to say, no, we're going it alone? It is my destiny. I am the chosen one. I have to do this by myself. I'm 2 weeks from retirement. We can win if we put our hearts into it. I mean, what do you want him to say?
Huh? Why?
Oh, it's neither here nor there.
You know, that's not passing the ball back in a conversation. That's just like keeping it right there. That's a conversation ending sentence. Just, oh, it's neither here nor there. Period. Yeah, look at that. See? They even fade out. Can I find them? They were hiding right over here. Aw, boo. They're not here. What about this giant pit? Look at that. It won't let me jump in, which I guess is a good thing, but... Good golly. That's a big pit. Guess there's nothing else here. Alright, so the game wants me to go back to town and talk to the chief. I could fast travel. I may actually just show you guys the path back, because I can do it pretty safely with the talent here. My Nurgakuga. Oh, look, there is something. Kinship medium charm. Yeah, okay. So, Duo. There's a big difference between Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories. In Rise, you're a monster hunter. You're literally sent out on foot, and like you can ride on your Palamute or whatever and hunt the monsters. In this game, you're from an island community or whatever, where they're mostly riders. They literally ride on the monsters. And it's pretty cool. It's like, oh, we're in harmony with nature, and we're only attacking the ones that are going berserk. And in this game, the hunters are kind of the bad guys. Like that other guy, Kyle, he's a hunter. So at least the way the game is portraying them so far, the hunters are pseudo bad guys, or maybe they're just not in touch with nature or whatever. Whatever the case may be. All right, let's go back over here. I'm going to show you a neat little thing that's over here. Yeah, antagonist, I guess would be the best way to word it. Let's see. It's down here. Over here. Well, see, I'm not sure if they're like the true antagonists. They are the apparent antagonists at the moment. All right. See this little guy? Welcome to our burrow. If I hop off the monstie, I can go over here. And as long as I'm not riding it, I can go into their little burrow. Ta-da! The feline burrow. A foil, maybe? Yeah, I guess a foil would work. So when you first visit, there's usually an item. You can talk to this little feline, and she'll get you all healed up. The supportive feline. Meow, you look positively terrible. Come and relax so I can treat your pawful wounds. Well, this isn't exactly a shop. This is just strictly a recovery area. So this will replenish any lost hearts and any lost HP. Ta-da! Don't wait until you're about to drop before seeking help. Your health is very important. Important. Okay, the other thing you can do in here, they do heal, yeah. The other thing is the Catavanner. So this guy is interesting. If you're in one of their burrows, he says, travel to any corner of the world, no matter how remote, at no cost at all. That's the Catavan for you. Please keep in mind it's a one-way trip. So, if I use the Catavan from here, I can't come back to here. I can go to any of the other spots I've unlocked, but I just can't come back here to their burrow. That's why he says it's a one-way trip. But yeah, it's just a little place to kind of duck into. You do have to hop off of your Monstie to climb in. I know, Padu, you found one on one of your maps at one point, and we couldn't figure out what to do. Apparently what you're supposed to do is literally hop off the monster, and there's a little hole. And you can just press A to go through the tunnel.
You did it!
Toe beans! So squishy! So we're very lucky to have found a place to refuel before carrying on. I love how the game just acknowledges toe beans for these little felines. So I tell you what I will do. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water, but I'm gonna use the caravan and fast travel back to town, because I really don't need to take the I don't need to wander through the caves to get there. All right. I have hydrated, so I'm good. All right. We'll take the caravan. I think this caravan thing is actually really cleverly implemented, because when you see how I get dropped off in town, you'll get an idea of what other mechanic kind of combines with this one. So we'll ride. Actually, first, we're going to save. It's not going to matter much. Like, nothing's going to happen between here and town. But I just took down a boss monster. I think I'm going to save. And as you can see, the only other save is an autosave, which is right where I am now. So these other slots are empty. So this is literally my first playthrough. So authentic. All right, we're going to ride the caravan. We're going to go to Kuon Village in Lulaska. Here we go. And I think you may like how I get dropped off in town. Literally carted back to town and just dumped at the entrance to the town. It's the same animation, same mechanic as if you fainted out in the field, like lost all your hearts, and then you get carted back to town. It's kind of amusing to me. Oh, let's first go over here and check out the stables. I think I have an egg or two to drop off. Welcome back. Any eggs? Any egg is safe here in my paws. Why not hatch one? Well, thank you, Tabby. Let's see. I currently have 10 spots free. So let's see. I have one egg. Oh, Riley. You're going to like this one. All right. First of all, I found it in the Lavina Glacial Peaks. No big deal there. It is quite heavy, which means it's very, very good. And it says good smell, which usually is kind of a nice thing, but I think you want it to reek is actually, ironically, what you want in this game. But let's see what this does. That pattern will give you a little clue as to what's going to pop out of here. Let's hatch this one. Ooh, what adorable monster is going to pop out of here. Oh, it's a red kazoo. Look at that. It's a baby one. When I hit the button to move to the next screen, it'll look immediately like an adult, but it's so funny to see them as their little baby forms, all super deformed and everything. And then, boop, they grow up so fast. What should I call this guy? I have an opportunity to name him. And actually, he's got some pretty good genetics over there. Kill it with fire. I don't have that many characters. I don't have 10 characters. That's 6. I'm going to stick with Kill It. That was the first thing that was told to me after I asked the name. Ugly Mon. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go with this one right here. Oh. I'll name the next one Ugly Mon, because I will find more of these out there, I'm sure of it. Let's go to Rite of Channeling. This is where you get to play with genetics in the game. And if you see this little bingo card off to the right, next to my avatar, you can do different combinations of abilities and enhancements. Like this one is full except for one locked spot. This one has 2 bingos with 2 open spots and 2 locked spots. Here's a standard white Kezu. They're not exactly pretty, I get it. And here's the red one. So let's see what the genetics say about it. This guy's got critical eyes, so it marginally increases critical hit rate. An open spot. Thunderfang deals light thunder damage to one enemy, low chance to inflict paralysis for 3 turns. Anti-shock, so it negates paralysis. Just throw him in the lake. Thunder Breath, which can be locked at level 10, deals light thunder damage to one enemy and paralysis. Thunder Trap sets a thunder trap that activates for after 2 turns. Medium chance to inflict paralysis. Okay, so there's a few options there we can play with. There you go. Maybe you guys would prefer the Anjanath. He's kind of a pretty boy. Actually, one that's kind of an interesting looker is this. Oh, the Catchawacha, which I named What You Got. It's like a little snub-nosed elephant monkey thing. With big ears that it'll actually fold down over its eyes when it's enraged. And the kinship move is actually for my character to stand on its back like a surfboard, and the thing will glide through the air and then rain down all these crazy energy bolt things. It's pretty funny. Here's the Zamtrios. Patty really loves these. They are the Palomus. I have one I've been leveling up, kinda, and then I have other ones I've been throwing into it. Let's see. Here's a Guy Pick. For anybody who likes spiders, here's a good one. Narcila. They're pretty nifty. They have the ability to put their enemies to sleep. Poison needle of sorts. I found a Lagombi when wandering around out there. This one was fun to catch. Didn't actually have to fight one. It was just a random den. And the monster was sleeping, so I just stole an egg. These little Apsaros, Apsaroses are they're just kind of low-level monsters, more likely to be fodder to throw into other things. And then the Popos, which look like these crazy, overly tusked buffaloes. So yeah, some fun monsters in here to play with. Ta-da! Monstie Expedition. So this is kind of neat. In this game, you can send some of your monsties out on expeditions, and they gain experience, as you see. And they come back with items. A whole bunch of stuff. A bit like sending out, what is it? The little Palico explorers from Rise. Bunch of basic stuff, and then some charms. Mounting charms. Huh, cool. And I can just send them out again and be like, hey, go get me more stuff. Take about half hour to do it, but there you go. Ta-da! Okay, I'll make sure your monsties are bathed, well-fed, and pampered. Just leave it to me. I will. I can't get in there. Alright. Oh, tell you what, let's stop by the weaponsmith. Let's see what new stuff he can make out of those crazy bugs that I destroyed. Oh, my rider friend. Thanks to the village getting back in shape, I managed to get new stock in. The Koron Armory and Smithy is proud to offer excellent equipment, such as hunting horns, Vinia's favorite. Alright, let's forge weapons. Oh my word! Wow! Okay, I was not expecting this. The Nitro Boost hammer. Jeez, I kind of want it right now. Let me compare it to my hammer. Hold on. Okay, so it only does a tiny bit more damage, but my hammer is at level 3. This hammer is at level 1, and it already does just a little bit more damage. So that's probably worth going for. Need 6 points of Celtis Queen materials to make it, so that I could probably do that. Let's see. The Feminine Haze is a bow. The Heat Haze. Oh, look at that. Oh, my word. It's a gun lance, by the way. This one's a gun lance. So this ought to be compared to my bow and arrow. That's a lot less, but one of the things to keep in mind about the gun lance, as well as the sword and shield, is it includes a shield. So in this one, my attack would be dropping quite a bit. It would be changing to water. My crit rate would go up slightly. My defense, though, I'd gain 16% defense. Or rather, 16 points in defense. So out of these, I honestly think this would be the best deal right there. I like that. And the other stuff down here, it's all like the Kezu and the... There's your bag of horrors. Oh my gosh. The Kezu horn. Ugh. Yeah, fun stuff here. Let me back out and see what the armor looks like that they can make out of this. Oh, look at that. Jeez. Right now I'm wearing this one, the Anjanath armor. The Baroth one looks... I'm sorry, it looks kind of silly to me. No matter which flavor of Baroth it is. The Kezu, I mean, it's the red Kezu. That's kind of interesting, I guess. The white one still looks freaky. Kadachi armor. That's still pretty neat. Celtis armor. So this one comes with 3 skills. Let's see what they are. The Bombardier boosts Blast, Blight, and Explosives at a good amount. Okay. Guard Chance recovers some HP after guarding, which I don't guard very much. And reloading. Decent chance for extra ammo each turn when using a gun lance. Huh. Yeah, the gun lance is one that uses ammunition, but you don't like purchase the ammo ahead of time. You just attack with it, and every time you attack, you get 1 more piece of ammunition. And then you spend those after you've built up some to do big skills. So this would go well with the gun lance that they're offering. But I really think I would need to farm the Celtis to be able to get the armor. Jeez, yeah. The armor and the weapons. So let's see what happens with the chief first. And then I can go from there to see what I want to build. Or, yeah, purchase and all that. Alright, let's talk to Chief Dowell.
My friends, you're back.
Looks like you got the big follows meme too. What? Oh. I like, yeah. We'll figure that out in a minute. All right. My friends, you're back.
Are you okay?
We ran into a Celtis and Celtis Queen by the pit. Both Rage Raid.
All right. Well, we'll take just a second here. This will take only a moment. And we're just going to go boop. Just like that. Ta-da! Just like that, we're back to normal. All right, we ran into Celtis and Celtis Queen by the pit. Both rage raid. Oh, they're using that term. All right, fine. Rage raid it is.
As we suspected, the monster started raging because of the light from the pit.
It appears so. I bet that's what made Guardian Ratha lose control. I've been desperately trying to understand what was happening to him.
I shudder to think what would have happened if those Rage Raid monsters made it to the village. Thanks to you, we avoided the worst-case scenario. On behalf of all of Kuan, I thank you.
Yeah, buddy. Keep that beard healthy.
Told you we'd protect the village.
Yes, Naviru, you told them, because I'm not allowed to talk.
Right, buddy?
I'm just gonna nod.
I've learned something as well. Apparently, a feline spotted old Day Day on snow-clad Mount Lavina.
Oh yeah, we were trying to find old Day Day.
Now we're talking. Let's get a move on.
Absolutely.
Yes. When you're ready, let's go.
Sure. Old Day Day's words of wisdom. Is the power slumbering in Ratha truly so ruinous? If it is, then what needs to be done about it? With a clouded head... What? Yeah, with a clouded head, you head to the last known location of Old Day Day. But the rays of hope in your mind are shadowed by a sneaking sense of dread. Is that supposed to be a poem? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Let's see about a little bit of equipment upgrade. What do you think? I'm going to get that hammer drill because that looked fantastic.
Welcome.
Yada, yada, yada. It's back in stock. Hunting horns. I don't care about hunting horns. Okay. Let's get the Nitro Boost hammer, because, that. Uh-oh. No! Oh, you seeing this? I'm one monster part short. Dang it. Oh, so close. That means I gotta hunt them one more time at least. Now, if you notice, there's two great outfits. The Celtis Queen shell is worth 1 point. The whatever that second one is worth usually, I think, either 3 or 5 points. And that fluid-looking one is either worth 5 or 10, depending on the monster. So, oh well, no upgrade yet. And can I even afford this one? Yeah, see, 1, 3, and 10. Okay, so it's 1, 3, and 10. It's probably the same for the other one. This one I could get, but I'm not sure I want to do that right now. Yeah, I'll come back for that stuff later.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, craft more stuff, sure.
Welcome.
It's pretty funny. They keep calling me the legendary writer, but apparently I am not the legendary writer. Naviru, my cat, was apparently teamed up with the legendary writer from the previous game. I am a different writer. But anytime someone is going to go to correct that, Naviru just jumps in and like, yeah, we're the legendary duo! Ha 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 ha! And then everyone just sort of lets it go. It's pretty funny. Welcome to the Kuon Market. Would you like to buy some hot mist? It's a very popular item here. Well, I kind of need that, so yes. So in the frosty mountainous area, unlike in Rise, but just like in previous games like World and other ones, when you visit a cold place, you have to take something, kind of like a hot mist in this case, so that your character and your monsties don't freeze. I'm just going to top back off 20, so I have an even number. I like having an even number of them. There we go. So when I go out, if I don't use the hot mist, any monsters I have that are not cold resistant will not be able to act in battle. They're just going to be frozen. Not literally like as a block of ice, but like, you know, frostbite, whatever. So yeah, that's not good. Oh.
Thank you.
You know what? There's another place I can go to look for good equipment, and it's right up here. So there's a, what are they called? A Malinx? Yeah, the Malinx. These little guys operate on bottle caps. You find bottle caps around the world in various red treasure chests or as rewards for things. They have their own shop, basically. Where you can buy items, weapons, and armor. Let's check out armor. Ludroth. Ketcha armor. Azuros. And this one's the Moss Gnarl. Moss Garl armor. Huh. All Halloween and pumpkins. I know Patty loves this one. Fallout lore confirmed, right? These are bottle caps. Let's try the weapons. Red Pincer. Ravager Blade. The Morsel Bowfish. What? A creative way to dispose of leftovers and give spear tuna new life as a bow. Oh my gosh. The corn popper. Designed by a craftsman who perhaps hankered to be a farmer. More powerful than you'd give it credit for. Wow. It is a gun lance and shield. It is an oversized ear of corn and a farmer's hat. Wow. Oh my gracious. Level 1 for it is at 48 damage. I'm not sure I'd want to bother trying to level it up, but that's kind of amusing. Greatsword made. Let's see, the red pincer. Greatsword made using the pincers of the Daimo Hermitor, capable of piercing through even the toughest armor. That's great. So the other thing you can get from these guys are items. So there's important stuff in here. I've already bought the first couple of things that expand your monster storage, basically. So like you start off, you can only hold like 12, then you can get 24, and then I think it jumps to 30 and then 60, and I've got 60 right now. There's different things you can buy in here. Some of these are cosmetic. But you can also go over here and get different nutrients, or nutriments, excuse me. So in this game, nutriments, which I bought a couple already, all I see here are the vitality ones, they permanently increase certain stats on your monsters. In this case, it's the maximum hit points. You can get strength ones, and you can get defense ones as well. And they are permanent boosts to whatever monster you put them in. Here's the thing. They work on your character as well. So I haven't given any nutriments to any of my monsties, but I've been giving them to myself instead. Because I am in every single battle, even if each of my monsties is not. I'm going to buy those out. Yeah, see down here? These different nutriments. The blueprints are what expand the stable. That allows you to hold more monsties. I don't know about these coins. I'm not buying them for a while. I think they're necessary right now. But anyway, yeah, and then there's talismans as well. Let's see, Saber. Decent chance to keep a consumable item after using it. Breaker, medium, and cold resistance. Increases damage to monster parts by a good amount. That's nice. That might be worth doing. Revival. Recovers some HP at the end of each turn. That's 3 hit points. That's nice. Guard seal, small, and evasion, small. Recovers some HP after guarding. Gains frostbite and part breaker, medium. I forget which one I've got right now. The one I have right now is the Critkin, which let's see. Critical hits fill up the kinship gauge faster. Kinship gauge fills up somewhat faster. Huh, okay. That's pretty good. I can do my kinship more frequently that way. Okay. Well, so now we have to head to the snow-clad Mount Lavina. I don't think there's anything else in town I can do right now. So let's go visit the quest board and then the prayer pot, and we'll head out. Quest board. Ooh. Snowplow Rampage. I just have to fight a Jade Baroth? That's easy enough. So in this, any quest that's marked completed, I can actually pick it up again. Just by hitting accept again on it. If I go to one I've already accepted, I can abandon it if I really want to, but there's no need. Yeah, look at this. There we go. Overpowering pheromones and hard co-op call Celtus. These are ones that are going to make sure that I can fight the Celtus and the Celtus Queen again. I don't know if she'll show up in the same spot. Excuse me. But somewhere on the map, in the Rocky Canyon for this one, and in the forest for this one, she will be there. So, we'll see how those go. And get more of those parts I need. And then some really old quests back here. Okay, cool. It's good to just sort of have those active. That way, as you do them, they'll just go away. You'll knock them out, rather. So, in here, this is called the prayer pot. You can pray to it, and you raise the level for what these prayers are capable of by feeding it charms. And I've learned today that a charm of a certain type and a prayer of the same type do not stack. So it's best to mix and match. So offer a charm. Let's do the mounting charm. I'm just going to give it a couple of them here. So 90 minutes. Each charm is worth a certain amount of time. In this case, it's worth 30 minutes. So each one buys me 30 minutes of duration. Well, it maxes out, as you can see. But I'm going to put 3 of them in there for 90 minutes worth. I may not even need that much, but we'll see. We'll put that in. There we go. And so more importantly, the more charms you put in, the more it boosts the prayer pot level. So when I go to the prayers one, this will be a great example. I can go over here, and now these numbers are not only higher, I have a new one that wasn't there just a couple seconds ago. So finding prayer. Eggs containing monsters with rare genes becomes 2% easier to find. Right now, it's pretty minuscule numbers, you know. But gathering prayer is only 2% easier to find. Lucky, 53 points. Finding prayer. So, you know, nothing's too radical right now. But the more I level it up, the more it'll be effective for me. So we'll activate the finding prayer. Get the other smokestack going. There we go. And at any time, I can hit my little pause menu and see in the upper right corner the time on it. So there we go. I got 90 minutes. And it only activates when I'm outside of town. So like I can futz around in here all I want. You know, it should have gone down by a few seconds already. But nope, still at 90 minutes. So it's only when I'm out in the world. So, speaking of that, let's go ahead and set Talon as my lead. Let's go back out into the world. And we'll do it in the afternoon because I don't really want to do it in the dark right now. Here we go. So, you notice how cold my character is? Yeah, he's shivering. And if you can see down at the bottom right corner next to my character, each icon has a little blue thermometer over it. If I go in here, nearly all the monsties have blue thermometers. It's because it's cold. And so I have to use one of these. Here it is, the Hot Mist. Thankfully, this applies to the entire party. But if I don't do this, then we'll go into battle, and each one of, my character and each of these other monsties, that has that blue thermometer will not be capable of acting. We'll just be taking damage and nothing more. So, there we go. Hot Mist. We get that little icon. It means we're fine out in the cold. My guess, and then see, I'm not shivering. My guess is there'll be a desert later where I will probably have to use some kind of cool-off fluid or mist or something. I don't know. But yeah, just a guess. All right, so then we'll go out here. We'll find some random stuff and pick it up. Trap tool. These are popos. I'm not going to bother with them. They're harmless. So let's check the old map. Where am I going? I am going back down here to the peak. And then we're going up. So I need to hook a right here. And then just kind of keep on going around the path. Okay, that's easy enough. So, let's say I don't want to fight these baggy over here. Well, since I am on a Nargacuga, I could just activate stealth mode. And now they won't see me at all. I can run into them and still initiate combat. But if I don't run into them and they don't run into me, then I could just go right on by. Now, there are random dens, by the way. This thing right here is a random monster den. I can go in here, and a random monster has an egg, and, I may have to fight a couple things to get there. I don't always go in these, but if you see a golden one, do not skip it. They are the rare ones. And if you see a rainbow one, really don't skip it. Those are the super rare ones. I watched a video of somebody playing where he was talking about having put in about 150 hours, and he's only seen 2 of the rainbow ones. So, they're super rare. Anyway, I am going to show one thing. Let's say I do run into these monsters. And I start battle. But I happen to be way overranked or overpowered for these guys. Well, if you notice at the bottom of my options on the left, it says plus ZL and ZR for quick finish. Boom. Quick finish.
You did it!
Yeah, let's celebrate. You get experience for it. You still get all the parts. You get everything. Boom. So that way, it's actually not a waste to run into low-level monsters again. Because that took, what, 10 seconds? Not bad. And I'm on my way again. So even if you get roped into fighting the low-level guys that you really don't want to fight over and over again, it's not that big a deal. Here's another Kezu, by the way. I cannot quick fight him, so I'm going to skip him for now. Just because I want to get to the next thing up here. Plug. Web. So here's another important thing to remember for this game. So right over here, you see this guy? Yeah. That look familiar? So Nabaru says a royal monster. So that explains whatever, blah, blah, blah. I missed what he said, but whatever. That is a sleeping Zinogre right there. Now, the fact that it's called a royal monster means this guy is far over-leveled from what I can handle right now. And it is best, as they say, to let sleeping dogs lie. So I'm not going to touch him. There was a Tigrex in the previous area that was just like this, just sleeping. He was a royal monster. I gave him a try even after I leveled up a whole bunch extra, and it did not matter. He slaughtered me. So I will go back to these royal monsters later. But in the meantime, I'm going to leave them alone. Pick up the diamond dust, which apparently looks like gold. diamond dust. Get these bones. Oh, come here. Come on. There we go. Just as a quick note, this is a caravan stand. They're the ones that you can pick from on your map here to warp to. Had I realized I was going up here, I probably could have just picked that and warped to this spot instead of having to walk up the mountain, but got to show you guys some features too. Let's see. Okay, so we're up here at the Glacial Peak. I'm actually going to turn on stealth again. And where are we going? I think I can finally take this path here. Yeah, the pathway is actually physically open right here now. It was closed off to me before, the last time I came through here. Oh, story. What are they going to say? This is where he's supposed to be. So where is he? Looks steamy over there. That could be where old Day-Day is. He's a hot spring aficionado after all. That's a fair bet. Let's go. Okay, don't blame me if my voice acting is terrible. I'm just trying. All right, let's go through here. The hot springs is just over there. Good thing the chief let the gate open for us. Yeah, right? Wasn't open earlier. Ooh. Dark. Okay, so. These caves can be a little twisty and kind of easy to get lost in. So let's see what we can do. They'll also have different... Look at this little blue frog down here. He's just walking. I can't interact with him, but he's here. There'll also be monsters in here. If I weren't stealthed, they would notice me, of course. But if you come up behind a monster... Ta-da! You can actually do a back attack. You get basically a surprise round on them. Which doesn't matter to me because I can quick finish on these guys. Boom! Dead fish. Hit him in the butt! I'll do another one later where I actually do hit him in the butt. Gather all the parts. The nice thing about going in and fighting the low-level monsters is that you can still sell the monster parts for Zenny. You get money. Alright, let's go this way. I'm going to hit the map. And looks like there's a little feline outpost or a caravan stand, either way down here. And then more of the map this way. So let's see what we got. Let's just stealth just in case. Aha! Looks like there's a caravan stand nearby. Want to check it out? Of course I do. That bug. So you got to activate these stands. Until you activate them, you cannot use them as a fast travel point. Once you do, you can save. Save at any one of them. Cool. So this one is the Lavina Glacial Peaks. So let's see here. Let's start out going upriver a little bit. Oh, look at this stuff. What is going on here? There didn't used to be a hot spring here. I wonder if it's related to the pit. Look at these little chipmunk squirrel things riding on the hot spring jets. They are just having a grand old time. Knowing old Day-Day, he could have sunk to the bottom of the hot spring. Come on out, Pops. Maybe he's hiding. He's got to be here, though, right? Yikes, what is that? Oh. That is a Lagombi. What is with that cheery music? Let's see. Whoa, a Lagombi. These monsters slide around super fast on their bellies. They have great hearing, too. Okay, so a clue was just given. They slide around super fast on their bellies, so they're probably going to stick to speed attacks. And when they get enraged, they'll probably change to tactical. So I'm going to keep that in mind with how I choose to fight this Lagombi. And we'll see if it pans out. Again, I haven't fought one yet. I'm just kind of basing it on the clues, or the few bits of information that I remember from the other game, and what they've said right here. So, if he's going speed, I have to go technical. He's targeting me, so I'll get a chance to test this right off the bat. There's the stomach and the legs. Normally, the stomach is more like the basic hit points, and the legs is usually like an ability. So I think I'm going to go for the legs first. So I'm going to go sword, technical, and legs. Let's see what we get. Look at that. Speed attack. Look at the head-to-head, and I come out on top. Kaboom. Look at that. Not bad at all. So now, he's targeting my Monstie. Now, my Monstie is using a speed attack. That means they're going to meet with the same technique. They're gonna land in a draw, and both take damage. But if instead I swap out to a different Monstie, say this guy, the Catchawacha. This one will use technical. Alright, let's go for the legs again. This creature, as you put it, nightmarish creature as you put it, is called a Catchawacha. He was not in Monster Hunter Rise. They're kind of a monkey elephant sort of flying squirrel sort of thing. I don't know. I think they're kind of cute. They have big paw prints on the back of their ears. Catch me running away. So I named this one What You Got. Alright, another technical attack to the legs. Here we go. Another team up. Boom. I believe my kinship gauge is now full. So I can ride. Let's do that. Yeah. Shall we show them the kinship skill? Yeah, let's do that. This one's cute. It's another animation thing, so here we go. Torrent Glide. There we go. Hey, DJ Nightfire. Thank you for joining. Catching me in some Monster Hunter Stories 2. Minor spoiler. I have not played Monster Hunter Stories 1. There you go. Spoiler over. Let's see. Boom. So something to keep in mind in this game, too, is that the person that you're partnered up with will change throughout the game. Oh, here we go. Tap A to win. There we go. So right now, I have Avinia and Frostfang. But when I go to another town, like when I finish with this chapter, I will eventually pick up a different partner to travel with me. And in the time between there, I won't have anybody traveling with me. It'll just be me and my monsties, no partner. Things get a little dangerous during that time. Let's see, DJ. Hey, Pedunk, I'm doing very well. Been busy at the hospital. Oh. Been, Durg hug. Oh, that's cute. Been, I don't even know where to start with my question. I assume things have been going well at the hospital, yes? So I have this on the Switch, the Nintendo Switch. I'm using an HDMI capture card to bring it onto the computer. It's enraged. To bring this on the computer so I can share it through the stream. I know the game itself is on Steam, and it's in, you know, higher definition, all that, but I have this on the Switch. That way I can play it portable, I can play it on my break when I'm at work, play it on the living room. I don't mind the lower frame rate. Hopefully it doesn't bother anybody here. Yes, it has been. Well, I'm not at COVID clinic, and finally, someone on the Switch. We need to friend up. Heck yeah, man. Let's make sure we share our friend codes, and we can friend each other on here. Do you play Stories 2? Stories 2 also? And do you play Monster Hunter Rise? That's another one that we play, and that's fun to team up as well. All right, let's ride. So this guy's next move is going to be different. He's not going to just use speed attacks anymore. At least while he's enraged. But luckily I can ride to do a friendship skill so that I don't have to worry about whether I'm going to play the right rock, paper, scissors move against him. I can just do my kinship skill and pay attention to what he's doing. So when I finish the ride, I can just switch to the right one. So I'll pick this. I'll attack him. And he's using power. Or, yeah, power attacks. So that means I need to use speed. There we go. Some nightmare fuel for Riley, I'm sure. I'll end up getting some other cuter monsters as we go, but the roster is limited early in the game. Okay, so using my little thing on the left, he's using power, so I have to trump it by using speed. Now, if you notice, my Ketchawacha over there is going to use technical, which means he's going to get trounced. So I'm going to swap monsters. Whoops. Here. Pick a different monstie. I need somebody who does speed, right? So let's just bring out Talon. There we go. Welcome back, Talon. Yeah, everybody missed you. All right. So I'll do speed, and we'll do a double team. So, for those who aren't fully aware, if you notice, when the camera swings around again, you'll see the Lagombi is targeting my Monstie, and my Monstie is targeting this same monster right back. That is a head-to-head. That means they will square off, and we'll see which fight move, whether it's power, speed, or technical, wins out. If I pick the same move type as my Monstie, and we both win, then instead of each of us doing a normal attack, we will do a combined one. Just like this. Well, of course, she's going to do a special skill move, so we'll let that go for a minute. Actually, we're going to skip it. So, there we go. Oh, he picked a skill. That's what happened. So yeah, we didn't actually do our double one. There I was, ready to show exactly how it works. And he picked something different. Alright, so he switched over to technical. But because he's not in a head-to-head, that doesn't actually matter. as long as you're not the one being targeted in a head-to-head, you can use any of the 3 of these powers for your fight. Either technical, speed, or power. Doesn't matter. Right now, it's targeting Avinia. So Avinia needs to choose the right type of move, which it appears she is not. She's going to use power, and it will be a draw. So I'm going to use speed anyways. I am going to attack stomach. There it is, a draw. They just trade blows. Meanwhile, I'm getting crits. Yeah, all right. The Lagombi belly may be smooth, but we're smoother. Some of the things he says. Oh boy. Let's see. As for my job, oh, you do have it on Switch, but you don't have Rise. Okay. Well, we'll have to talk later about Rise. But yeah, I'd definitely love to friend you and see if we can play some of this in co-op. I'd love to do that with you later. As for my job, I'm now working with 2 doctors now and take care of all the referral in the hospital. So yeah, it's been a lot of work. Wow. Hey, that's awesome. It sounds like a lot of responsibility, which responsibility is a good thing. So awesome.
You're getting stronger.
Come on, we still need to find old Day Day. Or perhaps it's old Dee Dee Dee. I'll start calling him that every time I have to read his name out. Oh, here we go. He in there?
Well, that's odd. I was sure old Day Day would be here.
You mean Dee Dee Dee?
Hot Springs.
I even brought him some steamed moss as a treat.
The hell? Steamed moss? Oh, he'll come up for that. Oh no. What the hell is this?
Day Day? I knew he'd be here.
What? What?
The Wiberian who performs the rite of channeling for riders. He can also bring out a monster's true power.
I think he can bring a few other things out. Oh no.
Come on, Pops. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Hot spring dumplings.
We brought you some steamed moss.
Hot spring dumplings.
I'm not sure what you want.
I think these will do the trick.
They're hot spring dumplings. It is from Monster Hunter Stories 1.
We have an urgent matter to discuss with you.
Apparently they're terrible. Tried to bite and he just dropped it.
Sure, what better time to have a soak? You'll wrinkle like a prune, you know. Oh, Day Day, please come out.
Oh my goodness.
Please, listen to us.
It's like I was just picking up something I dropped.
Girl, he's all ears.
He listens to the lady, yeah.
We need to know if our
Cut in the
monster
back.
is Raisewing Rotha. But for that, his true power must be awoken.
Now let's say I do that for you. Then what?
If it turns out that his power is cursed, then we'll need to get it sealed. Old Day Day, we heard that you know the way to do that.
Sure do. However, I'm not teaching you that.
Come on, don't be like that.
Nature should be left alone. Awakening a monster's power just to seal it back if it's not what you wanted. Doesn't that seem a bit selfish?
You've got a point.
But don't you conduct the rite of channeling for riders?
Isn't it the same thing? People controlling monsters and making them do their bidding.
You can't be serious. Are you saying the rite of channeling should be banned?
He's not saying that. There's a reason why only chosen riders are able to undergo the rite.
Yep. Now, as for sealing power, it's no easy task.
What are you doing?
Trying to hold it back.
A little
Here's what happens when you try to seal it off. You get water up the cat's butt.
You will kick things out of balance, creating an anomaly. This irregularity, unchecked, can lead to dire consequences.
Mother Tobies, did we really need that pause on demo?
Now, power is not what's important.
So what is?
The lesson's over. And now you must find the answer on your own.
All day. Wait up!
Well, I mean, he's got a point, but I think he could have been at least a little less cryptic. What he's saying is like, look, cultivate him, treat him nice, and don't be like, hey, we're just going to seal off your power because it's going to spout out somewhere else.
All this searching just for that?
Yeah, sorry, Anna. I feel a little disappointed by that kind of reception as well.
But I can understand his point of view.
Can you now?
Seemed like a whole lot of nonsense to me.
Yeah, well, you're just reading it at surface level, Naviru. Gotta think deeper.
Maybe he didn't teach us the power sealing stuff because he doesn't trust us.
No, I don't think that's it. I think it's because you really shouldn't seal it off. Like, it's just gonna make things worse.
Let's bribe him with more of that steamed moss. Maybe if we can get on his good side.
Yeah, that's it. That'll solve everything. No.
Buddy?
Don't frown at me. It looks like disappointment when you frown at me. I can't handle disappointment.
I think Oldede acted that way because he sensed doubt in your heart.
What?
Don't sweat it, buddy. When the time is right, we'll find the answer he's looking for.
Wait, we're the ones looking for the answer, not him. He knows the answer. He's just not telling us. He said the lesson's over.
Then he won't have a choice but to talk to us.
Oh, jeez.
What was that sound?
Popping up. He's gonna be like, no, that wasn't what I meant at all.
Sounded like a pit opening up. Let's go.
Oh, good. Another boss fight immediately. Okay. Our expedition party has returned. Let's check the stables later. Yeah, we will. Okay. Let's do a quick save. So I don't have to go through that whole thing with Day again. Not that it wasn't entirely pleasant. And, you know, he's a wonderful host. Oh. Oh! Too late. I was already spotted. Yeah. Monsters will come at you real fast if they see you. But you know what else? Boom! Quick finish. He shouldn't have picked a fight with me.
Makes you stronger.
Yeah. That monster fluid. I'm not about to ask where it comes from. Let's turn on that stealth right away here, shall we? A chill shroom, which leads me to believe that there will be a hot area later. The chill shroom is used to make some kind of cool-off drink. Oh, there's a geyser right here. So these are numbered. He put that on himself. Get the smackdown. Yeah, he did. So this is number 4 because there's 4 of those little flame-looking things. It goes somewhere very specific on this here, this map. So like this is geyser 1, and it lands you up here. This one is Geyser 2, which lands you like here. This one's 3 that lands you here, that kind of stuff. So you can kind of jump around a little bit for this area. So I'll come back to that in a little bit. I want to explore this area before I use the geyser. Because the geyser just like auto progresses you to the next area. So, looking around on my little map, there's a few treasure boxes to get here. There's another geyser over here. That one is 4. This one's number 5. Yeah, maybe our geyser, but I'm not taking it yet. Alright, let's do this. I want to climb up here. Gotta use this guy to climb the ivy. Bunch of zinni. Some equipment there. Looks like I can't climb up that, but I can go around to it, so let's do that. Another Lagombi. Switch my lead Monstie back to Talon. Turn on the stealth again. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. What's over here? Ah, okay. Actually, I need a different monster. Is this? See, these kind of things here, these are like the Pokemon HM moves, where certain monsties can do these different abilities to get you climbed up the ivy or broken through certain rocks. They're not things you're going to use constantly, but if you have a monstie that can do that power, then you can do that thing. If you lack one in your party, you can't switch to it, and you can't use that. I can't get to that one yet. Sneak up on this Lagombi, even though I didn't quite sneak up on him. He noticed me. Lagombi can slide at high speeds. Alright, well, this one I cannot just skip. But we already know how to deal with it. So, punch that monster. Exactly. So I'm first going to deal with the little bugs on either side. Should be this. They almost always use the technical attacks. So I'm going to use power attack to smash the monster. Boom. There's one hit. Boom. 2 hits. Dead. Dead Banabra. Way to go. Alright. Now I gotta turn my attention to the Lagombi. Lagombi is gonna be technical. And I believe it's gonna be something other than the hammer. Let's switch out to the blade. I kind of wish you could punch in these games. Like, Monster Hunter Rise, wouldn't it be cool if there was another weapon option where it was like brass knuckles or something like that? So instead of carrying this giant overpowered, huge overcompensating weapon, it's literally like your fists, and you're just going in there and uppercutting the monsters straight in the face, right in the jaw. Oh, I think that'd look amazing. I would really enjoy something like that. I know that the dual blade is sort of like it, but not really. All right. Boom. Getting all these good crits against it. Yeah, but... Oh, okay. Ian switched to technical. Hey, that works. Let's do a dual attack, shall we? Boom! Break them legs. Enemy is down, so every attack we do is a crit now. Till it gets back up. Oh, I can ride. Hey DJ, I don't think you've seen the kinship skill for the Yan Kut Kut yet. Let me show you. This one's pretty amusing. All right, here we go. Fireball expulsion. Oh, I love it. Ice Cyclone. Boom. When it's saying ineffective, it's because somebody's using something that's usually ice-based, and it just doesn't affect... Ooh, hold on. Nope, I lost out on that one. They're using something ice-based, and the monster is immune to ice, so it was ineffective for him to use the frosty snow... Like, oh, let me splash some snow on you and see if that hurts you. Alright. Technical head-to-head. Here we go. I'm gonna skip yours. Kaboom! Yeah. Now, he's looking really tired, by the way. So, let's say I want an egg of a Lagombi. If you can throw a paintball at it within the last 3 turns, notice in the upper left corner it says turn 7. You can throw a paintball at it, and it will last for 3 turns and increase the rate of it retreating. If the monster you fight retreats, it generates an egg den for that monster. And you can go get an egg of that monster type. There's certain things you can do in battle as well that will increase the odds of it retreating. But if you want eggs of certain monsters you fight, you want them to retreat. So, it's tired. I just launched it on turn 7. We need to take it down by turn 10. He is enraged now. And I remember from before, he moved to power. So we want to use speed. There it is. And there we go. Only needed 1 turn. Is he going to retreat? Yep, there he goes. Look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work. Bring in Navaroo. Okay, so got myself a S rank score. And all the parts. Now, once we're out of battle, wait for the screen to load, of course. There we go. So now on my map, there is a green spot marked. If I turn around, right back here is a cave with an egg sitting on top. That tells me that is the one that is generated because that last monster retreated. When I go in here, the Lagombi den, the Lagombi will be recovering on its den, or on its nest, rather, right up there. And I can just steal an egg. There we go. The monster is out cold. Let's try not to wake it. It needs its beauty sleep. Yeah, because I just trounced it. And there's always little things to gather around the room as well. Which I like to go for first. Because, you know, once you have an egg in hand, it's kind of hard to pick everything up. Okay. So the nice thing is, while the monster is sleeping, there's nothing you can do to wake it up. Other than picking up more than 3 eggs. So the way this works is right now, the eggs that I can pick up are random. I get 3 tries. After the 3rd try, if I proceed to pick up 1 more, again, I don't get to keep those other eggs. I basically put it down and try another one. I get the 4th try. On the 4th try, this monster will wake back up again, and I will have to fight it. I'll keep that 4th egg if I survive the battle, but I will have to fight the monster again. So, egg time. So that is a Lagombi egg. So he says it really doesn't smell like much, and it's light too. Apparently in this game, you want the eggs to be really stinky. You want them to reek, and you want them to be heavy. That supposedly means good genetics. So, he's like, is this the one you want? Nope, I'm going to try again. Give me a sniff. Doesn't really smell like much, and it's light too. All right, let's give one more try. Of course, Navaru's getting nervous. Doesn't smell like much, and it's light too. And he says, get me out of here. So if I were to try one more time, I'd have to fight the Lagombi again. I could get more parts for it, you know, finish it off and, you know, get one more egg, but I don't think I want to bother with that. So, take this egg and leave. Zafane's like, do it, get that 4th egg. All right. Where is that chest? Is it up here? No, it's on. I need to jump. Okay. So remember the HM move kind of things? This is one right here. A little stone with the prints. So I keep the very first Monstie they give you in the game with me right now so that I can do this. I mean, that's it. That's all it does. I mean, he's okay in battle too, but like, I keep him around because he does the jump move, which is used from these predetermined points. Boing. That's it. Otherwise, as soon as I get another Monstie that can jump, I'm going to swap him out. No offense, Ranmar, but you weren't my Monstie. You were one loaned to me that just stuck around, so, you know. Okay. Go back in here. And, let's see. Is there another? Oh, there's another chest behind it. I just can't get to it. Okay. So, let's go back down here. There were 2 geysers, right? There was this one, number 5. Another one over here that said number 4. I want to try number 4 first. I want to see where it goes. The way that Naviru responded to number 5 makes it sound like that one will advance the story. So this might be something extra that would be fun. Oh, they don't show the animation anymore. Basically, you get blasted through the sky and crash land somewhere. So it's kind of amusing. Stealth again. All right, let's see. Where am I? I'm not far from where I was because I literally just took off from that geyser right there. This is the one that's blocked off, so I'm just up here. So that wasn't bad. So, should... Can I get up there? No, I can't. Not yet. Huh, okay, well. It didn't really get me much, but, oh, wow, it respawned these guys. Glad I'm in stealth mode right now. So I guess using the geysers respawns the monsters. Alright, well, let's use number 5. Swoosh! Okay. Here's where number 5 is. We're up top. There's a couple more geysers. Oh. Let's do a sneak attack. Bonk. And then we'll finish him off quickly, too, because that's pretty hilarious. Boom. Oh, I believe in myself. I believe I can easily hit those 2 buttons to do a quick finish on these monsters that I am vastly over-leveled against. He did have a funny dingle dongle tail. It's like they forgot to finish the 3D model. It's like, oh, he should have a spade or something at the end, right? Yeah, I don't know. Guys are number 6. This one is number 7. I guess I'll take 6 first. I hope this isn't a maze. A geyser maze. All right, taking number 6. Oh, okay. This one landed me in the upper area. Hey, that works. Remember the area I couldn't get to just a moment ago? That's up here. Yay. Okay, well, that works. So I'm going to take 5 over here, and then I'm going to skip number 6 and take number 7. So this isn't too bad. It's slightly maze-like, but it's like beneficial detours that don't really cause a problem. Like, oh, here, you can land over here and get a treasure chest. Good for you. All right, number 7. Whoosh. Like how they do that. It's a 6 and a 1. That's pretty funny. Okay. That's the way out of here. Oh, really? Oh, number 4. Okay. Let me just get these plants, these hot peppers. I don't need to use that one yet. Whoa. I think Big Boy knows where I am. It's the Baroth. He doesn't know where I am. He's just running around. Ah! Gotcha. I'm sneaky. Alright, this one I think I have to full attack. I don't think I can quick attack this guy. Oh, I can. Oh. Well, it's a fun fight anyways. I may as well do it. Okay. So, let's start off with switching to the hammer. Quick change. Use power, and let's take out these little conchu bugs. Oh, not quite a one hit. Well, that worked. Close enough. Okay, so let's see. What do you guys think the Baroth is going to attack with? Power, speed, or technical? And which weapon do you think would be effective against it? A sword and shield, a bow and arrow, or a hammer? Now, he's not targeting me for a head-to-head, so I kind of get a freebie on trying it. So you think power? All right, so if you think power, then that means I need to go speed and hammer. All right, I got my hammer out, so let's try it. So I'm going to do speed, which should counter his power attack if he's using power, and hammer to see if we can break through him. So let's see what we get here. Oh, well, I've fought him before, and I can tell you right now, hammer is not that effective. But I'll go ahead and try it and show you what happens. And look at that, he used speed as well. Bonk. So, now that he's targeting me, I gotta make a couple adjustments. So first of all, I'm gonna switch out to the sword and shield. Blunt is how you roll on him. Well, you'll see what happens in a minute then. So he uses speed, I'm going to use technical. Now, if you remember when you play him in Rise, he keeps doing those charging maneuvers where he charges like a train. I think that's why they say his base move is speed. Alright. Stop his Fang Breaker. going to keep technical pulled up. I'm sure he's going to do something. Now, notice he's not doing head-to-head with me. I think he's going to activate his armor, which is going to change the playing field. Yep, Mud Mantle. Here we go. So. These attacks go through, because they are fun to watch. So now that he's dirty, things are a little different. I'm going to hop on and do a ride. But when I go to attack him, now I have 4 options to hit. And look, Sword and Shield is not the answer on here. The hammer is. So, in a way, you were right. Hammer is exactly right. But not against the base monster, only when he's armored up. So it's a little different. And I think that's how they broke up this game a little bit to kind of switch things up. Some monsters get enraged, or like him, he activates basically an extra set of armor. Right now, my sword would be okay against his legs. I have not broken the body before, so I don't know which weapon would work well. As far as the head goes, if I'm attacking from myself, it would be the hammer. Right now, I'm going to use my kinship technique here to break his head. He used technical. Yeah, see, he's not using speed anymore. He's using technical. I love it. Boom. So, I don't think I can hit his individual body parts again. He's back to just being normal. So again, it's Sword and Shield. And I think speed will work right now because he's down. But I think I want to swap back to technical right after this. Lovely crits. I love it. Let's back up. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so now notice he's kind of panting and drooling over there. If I couldn't tell from his hit points, I could tell from the way he's acting that he is nearly done. If I wanted to get an egg of this one, I would go down to items and throw a paintball about now. I'm not going to bother with that right now, because I have a couple Baroths in my stables. Instead, do this. Yep, he's back to using speed. We'll skip this. Boom. There we go.
You're getting stronger.
Yay. So. Granted, that whole fight was sort of pointless. Like, I could have just done the quick fight and finished him, and it would have been fine. But, yeah. Give me just a second. I'm going to hydrate. Be right back. All right, hydration break over. I'm good again. Here we go. I kind of want to see what's at the top of this mountain. All these geysers keep pushing me upwards. And old Day-Day doesn't give me the answer I need, so... I need to figure out where we're going and how to get there, and... I guess plow my way to the top or something. The nice thing I will say, I used that hot mist when I left town. I haven't had to reapply it. It's still going. So I think it lasts the entire time that I'm outside of town. But as soon as I return to town, I would have to reapply it, even if I return for like 2 minutes. Okay, back into a cave. Let's go ahead and do this. There's that goofy dingle-dangle tail bird raptor thing that Riley likes so much. I can't say I'm a fan of his tail. End him quickly. Alright. And by that I mean one shot. Just call me the one-punch dragon rider. Ha ha ha. Legendary finish. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Let's get this little mushroom. Another chill shroom. Turn on the stealth. Aha. Something over here. Oh, look at this. There's a burrow. That probably means I am not far from the... This room right here is probably the next pit, so I will definitely come to this little burrow and save in just a minute. Pit has appeared nearby. Yep. Close. Let's just take out this Lagombi first. I think I can quick battle. Rawr. Oh, I cannot. Okay, well, I'm going to have to fight it the old-fashioned way. Well, this won't take long. So first smashy smashy on the bug. Here we go. Okay, that's one bug down. Let's swap to technical. Actually, let's swap monsters as well. Yeah, because he can do a speed move, sharpen. He can do a power move. He can't do technical, which is what I need right now. So let's swap this over to the Zam Trios, because why not? The big old land shark. And let's attack the stomach with the hammer and see what happens. Nope. Not that effective.
We'll handle it together.
Good. So I need to pick a different weapon. Well, we'll go back to sword and shield again. Technical. Stomach. Boom. Sword it is. Switch to power. All right. Ping. Bounced off. Okay, so he just switched from speed. I believe he switched to power. So if we stick with technical, we'll get trounced. Instead, I'm going to swap my monster back to Talon so that we can use speed again. I'm going to swap my own attack, speed, and go after the stomach some more. Yep, there it is. Double attack. Boom. Oh, we almost broke the stomach. Yeah. Push him off the screen. Cartoon logic. He doesn't exist if he's not on camera, right? Ride. I'm going to use this first. Break that part. Use the kinship skill on his legs. Dark Thrash. And broke the legs. And broke the Lagombi entirely. There we go. Victory! Thank ya. Oh, but it was only an A. Oh well. Still an A. A rank, I mean. Yeah. But now that that monster is out of the way, I'm going to go back to the cat event, or the little cat burrow over here, and save. Got to hop off the monstie. Go inside. Let's go see the felines. Now, this is my first time coming to this burrow, so that means there's stuff in this chest over here. And I got some life powder. Very nice. I'll talk to this one. Weary traveler, how fortunate for us to meet. I'll happily tend to your wounds if you'll allow me to. Fully replenish HP and hearts. Recover. It's my pleasure to extend a helping paw to those in need. Come back anytime you need a little loving care, says the supportive feline. Too adorable. Let's see what Inna says.
Are you okay?
Ready? Then let's go. That wasn't very helpful at all. We go to see you. Catavanner. Travel to any corner of the world, no matter how remote. No cost at all. That's the catavan for you. Please keep in mind, it's a one-way trip. Well, then I'm gonna save. Instead of traveling anywhere. It'd take too long to get back. All the monsters would respawn. We look forward to your continued patronage. Ugh, it's getting harder and harder to keep up with these puns.
You did it!
Vinia, toe bean, so squishy, so ahem. We're very lucky to have found a place to refuel before carrying on. Yes, yes, toe beans. He's obsessed with toe beans. That's so funny. All right, let's see. To get through here, I believe it's going to be the upper path. Yeah, and then around here. Oh, there's the light. Okay, as soon as I cross this little threshold to the snow, it's probably going to be a cutscene. So let's see what happens. Oh, no cutscene. There it is. There's the next pit. So, when I started this stream, for those of you that were here when I started it this evening, I was fighting a giant, I think called a salty, something like that. Anyway, it's a big crab bug thing in front of a large pit. Well, this is the same kind of pit. Supposedly that salt monster, whatever, the queen, whatever, was enraged because of the red light that's coming out of that pit. Well, that's what's happening here. So, when I approach, this will probably be another boss fight. Which means I need to make sure that my party is ready. Everyone's at full health. I have one monster that defaults to power moves, 3 that default to technical, and 2 that default to speed. I think I'll be all right. Let's just see what happens. Excuse me. Oops, somebody's watching us.
We're not alone.
Oh, we're not. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Oh, is this...
We gotta handle it now, buddy.
Okay, so... This is the... Probably not the exact same one, but the same type of monster that the partner we had earlier in the game was using. Legiana. His name Schultz. Let's see. Legiana can freeze their prey with icy blasts before swooping in to finish them off. So, having teamed up with somebody else who used a Legiana a lot, I can tell you their default move is speed. And their element, of course, is ice. So, I'll have to keep that in mind. If I have a monster that is weak to ice, I will probably not be able to bring it out unless I want to take a chance, like a gamble or something. And any of them that default to power, which I only have one, which is Ratha, will probably not be good to bring out because, again, he would automatically lose a head-to-head. So let's see what we can do with the other monsters that I have. So first of all, he's not targeting me, so I could use Talon with a speed attack. I think what would be better is to start building the kinship gauge in a different monstie. So let's stick to what you got, Ian and Zamtrios. Zamtrios is weak to thunder, but has a good defense against ice. But it is an ice attacker, so that's not super beneficial. What you got here has weakness to fire and is water, so that's not bad. Ian, however, while being fire type, is weak to ice, so I really don't think bringing Ian out in this battle would be a good idea. Just to double check. No, the only other one that's weak to ice is Ranmar. So, basically, I have to stick to these 3 monsters here for this fight. Because this one would not win in a head-to-head, and these 2 are weak to ice. So, we'll start with the Kechawacha. So as you see, there's a little bit of strategy to how you approach these fights too. Now, I could still get trounced. I could absolutely get my butt handed to me. Even with all this, you know, supposed strategy I'm trying to put in place here. We'll just kind of have to see what happens. So, his default move is speed, so my default move should be technical. As far as the weapon, I'm going to use sword and shield just because it's already out, and we're going to see if it's effective. I can attack his head, and I can attack his body. I'm going to start with the head. There it is, speed attack. Boom. Frostfang also uses speed, so it's a draw. Oh, he's going to go after Frostfang again. Well, that's going to be a problem. Okay. So, by the way, I cannot control what Avinia and Frostfang do. Like, I can't control it at all. And I have minimal control over my own Monstie. If I have some kinship points, I can tell them to use one of their other attacks. But outside of that, they're going to pick their own attacks, too. So, only one I can fully control is myself. And so it's like, okay, how do I choose to respond to the enemy monster, and how do I choose to interact with my fellow party members? Personally, I think it's a pretty neat battle mechanic. I find this pretty rewarding to dive into, so enough jibber-jabber and chin-wagging, as it were. I will continue with the fight. Head attack again. She brings up Iron Defense, so we all have Element Defense up, which is good against the ice. Boom. Did help. Oops. Yep. Okay, well now I'm in the head-to-head. So, he's going to try to attack me. I'm going to go with technical, of course. Gonna hit the head again. Bonk. Here we go. Double attack. 455. Not bad. Here we go. He is mad. Now, I believe he's going to switch up to power. I think. Which means I need to swap to a monster that is not technical. I need to swap to a monster that is speed. If y'all follow along. So here we go. So that way, Talon should be capable of winning the head-to-head. Speed, and we'll see if I'm right. I could be wrong. Oh, I'm right. Boom. Element attack up. And his head's broken. Perfect. So he's still in rage, which means he's still using power. He hasn't backed down from his rage yet. So he's facing directly off with me, which means I need to stick to speed. So I will use speed on his body this time with the sword and shield. There's the power attack. Here's our double attack. Sword and shield appears to be good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Push, 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 push. And there we go. Yeah, and full kinship gauge. Okay, so here's something important to point out. He's huffing. He's mad and enraged. But there is no line. When the camera swings around, there's no line between the Legiana and any member of my party. Not me or my Monstie, not Avinia or Frostfang. This means he's going to do an area of attack move. It may target one person, it may target more than one person. It's best to be ready for that kind of stuff, if possible. For me, that means I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I can ride my Monstie I'm gonna hop on. So worst case scenario, my Monstie takes all the damage and knocks me off, but I take no damage. And I should probably go ahead and use the Dark Thrash. Actually, no, I'm gonna save it, because I think he's still gonna do... you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and use it, because if he does something particularly bad, Talon may fall. And if Talon faints, then we lose the kinship thing and can't ride it for a while. So, kinship skill. Just going to activate it now. Frozen Tail Sweep, huh? Use the Dark Thrash. Broke his body. 680 damage. Nice. I like it. He's probably still going to do his tail, though. His tail sweep thing. So let's see what happens. Oh, he didn't. He didn't get to do it. I broke it. All right. So he still has a red glowing head, which means he's still enraged. So I'm going to assume that he's still doing power attacks. So I'm going to stick with speed for right now. But he's also not targeting us. So again, he's probably going to do that tail sweep thing. So he may hit multiples of us. There it is, Frozen Tail Sweep. All right, here we go. Boom. Yeah, that hit pretty hard. Oh, here we go. He's going to attack us from above. So, you know what I'm going to do? I learned this one from Padu. Padu, you still watching? Borrowing this move from you. Look at this. Flash Bomb. Explosive that releases a blast of bright light. Has a chance to inflict blight, or blind, excuse me, on an enemy. He's flying. I remember this special move from, well, earlier today when Patty did it, but also from Monster Hunter Rise. Whenever a monster is in the air, use a flash bomb and it'll knock him out of the sky. So I'm going to attack him with it. Oh, wow, it didn't work. So much for what I knew. Aerial tail. Ooh, wow, that hurt. Okay, well, he's changed up his tactic, by the way. So now he's moved on to using technical, which trumps speed. Now I can see that Talon has already switched out to using technical, but that's not going to beat technical. That's just going to match it. So I do need to swap to my one monster that can use power, or I need to force Talon to use a power skill, which I can't because I do not have enough points. Actually, I have 24. Why can't I use this? So, what I'll have to do is switch Monsties to Ratha. But it's okay to bring out Ratha because of the type of attacks that Legiana up here is using. So, power trumps technical. Try saying that a few times fast. And we'll attack the wings from here. Cold Blast. Boom! Broke the wings. There we go. Nice critical. Okay. Actually, do I have a good skill I could use that would really... Blaze Slash. Fiercely slash one enemy before bashing them with your shield. A power attack skill that deals fire damage. Seems like a good idea to me. Yeah, we've seen that. 739. Ooh. That worked nice. Wait, the light is getting stronger, and it's doing something to Legiana. Uh-oh. So, he's not in the air anymore, so I feel that means he's not going to use power attacks anymore. I think he's back to using speed, which means I need to use technical. So I need to swap my Monstie. Let's bring out what you got again. Let's do this. What you got? I'm also going to use technical on here. Rage Raid. Uh-oh. He has now been enraged. And we get a cutscene, it seems. All right, Ratha.
Hey, snap out of it!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, this is it.
The wings of ruin. No!
Ain't working. Cover his eyes.
The village is in danger! Frostbang! Come on!
No time to lose, buddy! We've got to hurry after them!
I won't let this happen!
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Uh-huh. Okay. Definitely going after the Legiana. Oh, boy. Oh, no. He missed. He's going to hit the village. Oh, no. Oh, we are so not welcome back here. Oh.
Frostbang!
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah. This village already doesn't really trust monsters that much. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. It's Day-Day.
Quell thy fury.
Okay. Nap time. Wow. That went south really fast. And we just had a couple of quests to rebuild and fix the damaged windmills.
I've seen enough.
Man. Well.
No, that was no more than an ounce of Ratha's power.
Jeez.
What do you want to do with that power? Have a good think about it.
I mean, kind of reasonable to think that yeah, wow.
Buddy.
Oh no. Our poor village.
Look at this.
Chief!
Oh boy.
What's done is done. As long as we're alive, repairs can be made. We can do it again, together.
Avinia, we're so sorry. We promised not to cause any trouble, and now look.
It was me who vouched for you. I
Oh boy.
was hoping that with your help we could figure everything out and life would return to normal. A silly hope.
Avinia!
Now we know what Ratha is capable of. He's too much for you to handle.
Hey, that's not
Yep.
true!
He is.
You see, he has the same destructive power as the legendary Ratha. He's far too dangerous. I can't let you be responsible for him.
She's not wrong.
Okay, so what should we do? Return to Ruto? They'll just cage him up. He'll never be free to roam outside again.
Probably kill him.
The rage rays don't affect monsties, right? And I thought it was because of their strong bonds with riders. But if that's true, then why did Ratha go out of control like that? He needs you to be there for him, you know. But how do you feel?
Good question. How do I feel?
He needs to know that you will protect him, no matter what.
And now you must find the answer on your own.
Buddy?
Did you figure something out?
Yeah, but I can't say because my character can't speak.
Hey, where are you going?
To old Day Day, I bet.
You mean to give Pops the answer?
Yep. You know, I know this whole self-projection thing on the silent protagonist is kind of helpful in some ways. But I do wish, I really wish that my character would at least say something. With the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I gotta heal. Jeez. Y'all saw me leave from the village earlier. There were 3 windmills here. Now I count only 1. Wow. It is a crater. Can I even go in there? No. It's just a crater. That's it. Wow. Okay, well, let's Let's heal up a little bit here. Too radioactive. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. There's a gold den right here, so let's just grab that real quick. These are the rare monster dens. Basically, they are always worth going into. More Fallout lore confirmed. Yeah, pretty much, right? Burn ointment. Looks like there are no monsters at this nest. This might be our chance. So, the same rules apply for this monster den, even though there's no monster here. I get 3 tries at the egg. On try number 4, whatever the parent monster was supposed to be returns to the nest. So, even though there's no monsters here now, it doesn't mean I get unlimited tries at this nest. It's still only 3 with, well, 1 where you would have to fight the parent monster. Come on, hop off the monster. Come on. There we go. So, now with it being a rare monster den, it's more likely that that one of the eggs that I pick up will be a shiny. So let's see what happens. Sniff, sniff. Doesn't really smell like much, and it's 100% normal weight. So it's very not smelly, and it's a little heavier. But I'm going to try again. Egg number 2. Look at that. It's a different style. This one's a Kezu egg. I think it's a red Kezu egg. Doesn't smell like much, and it's quite heavy. That's a little better, but I think I can still get a shiny. Let's try one more time. Nope. It's back to the first type. Doesn't really smell like much. It's 100% normal weight. What do you think? Give it one more try? And risk fighting the parent? One more. All right, here we go. Well, look at that. Sniff, sniff. This reeks. And it's 100% normal weight, too. Hey, it was worth it. All right, time to go. Oh, and I got super lucky because it did not spawn the monster, or the parent monster. Wow. That was a roll of the dice there. Yeah, that was a rainbow shiny, so that should actually be really good. I probably ought to go take a look at it in the stable before we continue on, since we're right next to it anyway. Grab this trap tool. There we go. Windmills. Yeah, it says windmills plural, but not anymore. Surprised these folks are willing to let me back into the town. I mean, I'm literally bringing the ruinous destruction dragon to them. Let's check the board. Anything to turn in? Nope. Nothing yet, but that's okay. Yeah, that thing's still going. Still have 46 minutes left on that timer. Nice. Alright, let's go over here. Welcome back. Any eggs safe here in my paws? Why not hatch one? Sure. I got 2 eggs to hatch. Let's start with this one here. I think it's a Lagombi. Ta-da! I mean, they're sort of cute. They're alright. I think there's other bigger monsters that are cooler in this, but Snow Launcher, Partner S, and Cold Resistance. Alright, not bad. Not gonna name it. Let's see what this other fancy one is. Lower tier in looks, right? Ooh. A Baroth. Jeez Louise, he's angry. But it's a rainbow Baroth. You notice all the color rays coming off of here? I learned that from a video earlier today as well, that in terms of rarity, you have regular monsters, you have color variants of them. Then you also have shiny and rainbow shiny. Supposedly this guy should have some really good genes. And look at that, he does. He literally has a rainbow gene in the middle. And in terms of the gene slot, goodness, excuse me. Sorry. In terms of the gene slots, that gene doesn't bring anything in and of itself, but it acts as a match to any type and any color for the purpose of making a bingo. So, if you notice, the bottom right is a dark blue and the top left is a dark blue. Well, once I unlock that top left one, I will automatically get a blue bingo on that diagonal without having to do anything other than just leveling them to level 20. Yes, if you can get a rainbow gene gem, it's best to put it right in the middle. That way you'll get the most number of bingo crosses out of it. You can put it elsewhere if you want, and I have some monsties where it is elsewhere, but you can only have one rainbow gene in a monstie at a time. So since you can only have one, well, just put it right in the middle. Now, if you notice the different emblems on them, there's like a running man, there's a might guy, there's like a little explosion sparkly, and then there's one that doesn't have anything. Yeah, it's a free space basically for the bingo card. That's probably the best way to word it right there. Free space for the bingo. And it's best to have it right in the middle. So, what should we name this guy? I feel like we had to name this one. He'll probably be a little more important than my other Barroth, or Barroth would be. Raffle Stomper. Is that 10 characters or less? I can't tell. R-O-F-L-S-T-O-P-E. Nope. I could do Raffle Stomper like that, or Steam Train. Which one do you think would be better for this? Steam Train it is then. Why not? There we go. Steam Train. So send him off to the box. Well, not the box exactly. Let's take a look at his genes real quick. So, Steam Train ended up page 2, I believe. There he is. So you see I do have another one, but it does not have a rainbow gem in it. This one does. So, Mud Splash increases defense, but he has to be level 20 for it. So we'll get him. Anti-stench gene. Very low chance of activation. Okay, so the deodorizer. So believe it or not, there are monsters in this game that will absolutely fart on you. I have fought one. It is worse than the Volvidon from Monster Hunter Rise. Oh yeah, worse than the Volvidon. The Volvidon, like, you get the idea of what it is, but I'll just have to encounter one in a little while. Wild Breaker deals light non-elemental damage to one enemy. Low chance to lower defense for 3 turns. Okay, that's pretty good. This one doesn't pull up anything because it's just a wild free space, basically. Mud Splash Gene. Deals light water damage, low chance to lower speed. Anti-seal gene. So very low chance of negating a skill seal. Alright. Not all that great, but okay. Water gene medium. Boost water attack somewhat. So if you notice there's these M's and S's on these, that means small or medium effect. Later in the game, there are large and extra large that will change. So if this was seal breaker extra large, it would say very high chance of activation. It'd say stuff like that. So that's much later in the game. I believe I am still in the first quarter of the game, even as far as I am. This is a large game, and I've seen some of the what is it, the list of like caravan locations and like the towns you can warp to, and it is a very big list compared to how many places I've been right now. Oh, I remember where I saw it. It was the expeditions. So you can do Monstie expeditions to places you've been. Let's just collect all this. So I can send these guys right now to these 2 places. But look how much more paper there is below this to fill up with locations. All right. Gives you an idea of how many more places there are to visit that you can send your Monsties backwards to explore for expeditions. So get that grind on. Yeah, basically. So this is a good... By the way, these expeditions are a really good way to level up your Monsties without having to take each one of them into battle yourself. Because, you know, you've only got 5 slots in your party. You can't replace Ratha. The game won't let you. So it's like, great. Do I have to drag all my new Monsties in here just to level them up, just to unlock their genes? Just so I can steal that gene and throw it to some other Monstie? Nope. You just throw them in the expedition, let them level up. So I could do exactly that. So the new guy that we just got, one of his genes needs to be level 20 to unlock, and another one at level 10. So let's take him, and let's replace maybe Jade, I guess? Yeah, why not? There we go. Boom. So now he'll gain some experience in there. I'll actually gain a bunch of experience, but you know. Should put the red Kezu in there too. Poisey maybe? Yeah, there we go. Why not? That'll work. Replaced with Kill It. Kill It with Fire. I'm sending him out for a thorough set of... You can set instructions, by the way, too. So balanced, where they get a balanced amount of items and experience. Thorough takes longer, but they gain more items and more XP. Hasty is very short. They gain less XP. They come back quicker and fewer items. XP Enthusiast, they don't bring much items, but they get a lot of experience. The best one for late game, of course, would be Treasure Hunter, where it's like, try to find all the really rare items. I keep them on Thorough for now, because I want items and I want experience. There we go. And then that little icon of a munching monster head works its way across. And it's real time, too, so even if I just sit right here and do nothing else for half an hour, they will still return in half an hour. So, cool. Anyway. Nothing else I need to do in there for now. Let me see. I did fight... No, I did not get more of the materials that I need, so... Too bad about the windmills, but I'm open for business as usual. Yeah, hunting horns and all that. Yeah, I still want this, but I still don't have enough parts to make it because I haven't fought another cell toss. That's what it's called, a cell toss. So I could try to go find one.
Thank you.
Hoping to see you soon. All right, let's... I got 46 minutes on that thing. So I did pick up a mission in here earlier. Oh boy, Congalala. All right, well, let's go see old Day Day. Tell you what, we'll just continue that for right now. I won't worry about this other thing until later. Afternoon. I can also show you a thing on my way. Because I may as well. Hop on here. Use the hot mist. Let's bring up Ian, because why not? There we go. He takes long strides. Gather these things here. Those Popo will largely leave us alone. They just don't want to be bothered. Oh. Now if you see what I see way back there, a little hard to show it off, there is a glittering golden din way in the back, just straight forward from where I'm facing right now. A little hard to see, but it's back there. So, if I want to get it, it's basically back in this area here. See if that's the way I want to go. But first, I want to go down here. Towards the forest. I believe it's this way. I have something to show first. Let's get around these little guys, because I don't deal with them. Oof. Slip past this fella real quick. These guys as well. You don't necessarily have to have stealth on to be able to slip past some of these monsters. Sometimes you can just kind of like run by them. Okay, so we're in here now. Nabras, Quechawachas, Conchu, Nabra. There it is. Conga and Congalala. I'm going to swap monsters just so I can get over there real quick. So. Oh, look, it's a Tobi Kadachi. I really feel like we should fight it right now. In fact, I'm pretty certain of it. Let's do that. Let's fight him right now. This is the Electric Squirrel. Ooh, back attack. No way. I can increase its rate for or its chances of retreating by breaking its tail. Oh, I can quick finish it too. Oh wow. Yeah, the oh, heck yeah. This would be fantastic. I'd like to get an egg of this one, so I really want to try to make it retreat. So I'm not going to do the quick finish. So, from what I recall of this guy, he's going to use speed attacks. So I should be using technical. We'll find out if that's true or not. I need to focus on his tail to break it. And actually, after the fight, I can show you exactly where I learned that information. I did not look it up online. It is within the game. I'll show you where it is. Alright, so now that we got our free attacks in, and he's targeting Avinia, I don't have to worry about getting hit. So I'm going to use a technical attack and see if I'm right. Tail. There it is, speed. So yep, technical will beat speed. Now, actually, Riley, you should be rooting for me to be able to get an egg of this. In my party, I keep the Cachawacha around because it can climb the ivy. Guess who else can climb the ivy? Tobi Kadachi. So I could put a Tobi Kadachi in my party instead of the little elephant monkey that you dislike. So, let's see if we can get an egg. Killer tail. Oh, love that move. Okay, now it's angry. So, instead of speed moves, of course, it's targeting me, so I gotta be right. I think instead of speed, it's switching to power, which means I need to switch to speed. We'll see if I'm right. I'm still going after that tail. Nope. He went tactical, so I lost. Ow. Oh, guys, quit going after the body. We want the tail broken, not the body. So, I went the wrong way. I have to go power, and he's targeting me again, so I need to... I'll do another head-to-head. Technical. Oh, not the body. Yes! Boom! Tail broken. That should greatly increase the chances of it retreating at the end of the battle. I'm also going to throw a paintball at it just in case. But I have to do it within 3 turns of the end of the fight, so not yet. We're going to ride. We're going to fight. May as well break the body. Go. Boom. We'll just break everything. I think I can do one more. Electric charge. Uh-oh. What's he doing? Boom. Okay, now, because he's almost down, I'm going to throw a paintball. There we go. Kapoof! It's getting angry. Now I'll use a kinship skill to finish him off. This is going to be good. Down he goes. And look at that, retreating. Very good. Yeah, so give me them Tobi-Kadachi pieces. There we go. This will also be the first monster I get that does electric attacks. Where's the den? Oh, right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Tobi-Kadachi den. You all right over there, Kylie? Working your nails out? Uh-oh. Well, I've been spotted. This is that big old creepy spider. Put people to sleep. I hope I can quick fight it. Sting can knock you out. Oh, I can. All right. I'm going to skip this one for now then. Bada boom. Partly because I don't know if anybody in this stream is freaked out by spiders, so I'll just skip it. Kylie. All right, baby? Well, Kitty's getting anxious. She's looking around like, what is there to do? Yeah, well, I know you don't mind them, but like, I personally know a couple of folks that would just be freaked out, probably enough to leave the stream. I don't think they're in the stream right now, but I want to be conscientious because I don't know where some of the other folks watching stand. So, monster is out cold. Let's try not to wake it. It needs its beauty sleep. You know, it'd be hilarious is to pick up 4 eggs, wake it up, fight it again, and make it retreat again. I don't think the game actually works that way, though. I think you would just simply slay the monster at that point. Stink shroom. Blue mushroom. Little bug. Any beetle. Okay, well, here's hoping that we get a shiny one of these eggs, too. I will potentially use up to the 3 attempts to see if we can get one. Okay, so there's the style of the egg. It's white with blue lightning strikes through it. That's kind of cool. Doesn't smell like much, but it's 100% normal weight. Okay, let's try again. Doesn't smell like much, 100% normal weight. Okay, so same thing again. Give one more try. Oh, look at that. Boom. Kind of stinky and 100% normal weight. There we go. It's not a rainbow shiny, but it is a shiny. Like, oh no, the eggs, they're all gone. I don't think I can wake up the parent either. Yeah, I can't. So, that's it. Nice. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is what monster hunting is all about. The collecting. Obtained a pulsing fanged wyvern gem. Egg. Excuse me, not a gem. Egg. Pulsing fanged wyvern egg. There we go. Okay, so let's proceed. There's another monster that you guys kind of need to see. Other than these catch-a-watches. I know you're not interested in those, and that's fine. No, it's not this guy. It's these. These monkeys. Y'all ready? I don't think you're ready for this. I'm not going to fast fight this. I'm going to fight it like normal. Oh yeah, weird munkos indeed. Ew, nothing stinks like a congalala. They do this weird chattering thing with their teeth. You know, have fat bellies and butts. Okay, so. I'm going to use piercing on one of the little guys here. I think it's power. No, not power is the one the big guy uses. Boom. There's one down. Little guy using power attack. Big guy using tech attack. Okay, so what I need is speed against the little guy over here. Yep. Whoa. Ooh, broke his head. Nice. Big guy's down. All right, let's see. Patty says, is this the one you need for your weapons? No, actually. This is not the one I need for my weapons. I am showing off something unusual about these particular monsters that came up earlier in conversation. The ones that I need for the weapons are the kind of freaky-looking monster bugs from the very beginning of this stream. So let's do this on... Let's go ahead and hit the big guy. Oh, here we go. Y'all read the prompt? Oh. Well, what do you know? We may just slay this guy before they even do it, so who knows? Oh, no, 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 no. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. He is almost down. He's targeting me. Of course they would. I saw the prompt. Yep. All right. I'll have pity on you, and I'll just I'll end it here. Shakira. Speed, I believe it was. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Bonk. Down they go.
Working together makes you stronger.
Oh. There's a reason that when you defeat them, you can collect stink shrooms. Let you figure out why. Okay. Gross. You say gross, but you didn't even see it. All right. So. Now, where I'm heading to is actually not on this section of the map. It's over here. So let's go to this one using the catavan. There we go. So now... Hey, wait a minute. Let's warp to this one. Oh, thank you, Riley, for coming. Appreciate it. I'm probably not far from ending my stream as it is, but I'm glad you were able to come and join us. I've had a lot of fun sharing this with you guys. Hope it's a more interesting game for you now, too. Kind of get an idea why we've been so interested in it. Padu and myself. It's some disturbing monsters, right? Yeah. Yeah, they got to put sort of the freaky ones, you know. Not quite in chapter 1, but like, you know, chapter 2 or 3 maybe, but, you know. Awesome. Have a great night, Riley. Thank you again for coming by. Right, let's go through here. Across this way. Gotta get to old Day-Day to give him my answer. We have a monster that could help out? We do, but we're just gonna go right on by. We don't care. We're gonna go here and save. I don't think the game's gonna pull that sort of a thing where it's like, oh, what answer do you want to give him? And then you gotta pick one. But it might. It might. Like, oh. Honey. And let's go over here. Can I not talk to Day-Day? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hop off and talk to him.
Hey, buddy!
So, have you found the answer?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Kinship stone? Oh, I get it! The bond of kinship!
Oh, Day-Day.
Now what do you...
Smell this.
Awaken.
He's going to awaken the powers. Really? Wow.
Not this again!
Here he goes. Well, that's going up. Gee whiz.
Wow! So that's Ratha's true power. That was amazing! For once, I'm at a loss for words!
No, you're still talking.
The rite of channeling will only make him stronger and stronger. Now, believe in Ratha, and he'll believe in you. Through your bond, you can steer his power towards or away from chaos. It's up to you. Choose wisely.
In other words, don't choose chaos.
Grateful, Odete. Let's catch that Legiana, buddy. Can't leave a rage raid monster on the loose.
So I guess we got to fight the Legiana again. But now it's enraged, so All right. Oh, I saw that monster fly further back. Nothing you should be too worried about, Kinship with Ratha deepened. So, what that should mean, I can go in here, pull up my Monstie info. Well, not in here, actually. No. Status, maybe? Yeah, here we go. So, there are several skills that could not be unlocked for Ratha because he was sealed up. The game made a point of it. You could not rename him. You couldn't kick him out of your party. And you could not do any of the rite of channeling. So you couldn't add or take away any of his skills. I imagine you still can't take them away because that would mean he would just be gone from the game, and then where's the story from that? But I noticed that at least one of his powers is no longer sealed. It was like a level 15 thing that, he's level 27. He's well past that, but it was still sealed up. Well, it's active. And in 3 more levels, the one that's labeled level 30 will become active. So I think that'll be good. Oh, look at that. I can see what Frostfang's working with. How about that? So anyway, so yeah, Ratha, now I can do channeling. I can add stuff in. I can change him up. I just won't be able to pull things out of him. Yeah. So let's see here. I am going to give myself some more strength nutrients because, again, I'm here for every battle. Let's do the defense ones. And vitality. So these nutriments, as it were, are used to give like permanent buffs to the characters and the monsties, but you can also use them on yourself. So it's recommended that the first time you use any of them, use them on yourself. If I go back to the status thing, see at the bottom, it says nutriment, and there's a little green emblem, a red one, and an orange one. Now it says 8 out of 10, 5 out of 10, and 5 out of 10. Those just buffed my hit points, my attack, and my defense. So no matter what Monstie I'm using, I may trade some of these. I may not have any of these by the time I get to the end of the game. Who knows? I've got them for now. But I will always be there. So spend them on yourself first. and then save up the others for the end game so that you can put them in the monsters you're going to use at the end of the game. That's my recommendation, at least. Okay, so slay the Rage Raid Legiana. Where do they want me to go? Objective marker, story. Let's see where this takes me for now. I may not continue streaming for very long. I'm probably going to wrap up here in a little bit. If the fight with the Legiana is very close, then I'll probably go ahead and end with that. Come on, Kylie. Behave. But if it's going to take a while to get there, and it looks like it's going to take a while, then I will, I'll skip that for now. Kylie? Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I have my own little monstie in the house here. Her name is Kylie. And she's getting a little eager to play, so chances are that when I get off the stream here, I'll need to play with her for a little bit. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm getting chased. Okay. Which way is it from here? Down here, maybe? Probably the one that I couldn't do before. Yeah, here we go. This one's open now. And there's a box back here. Let's see what's in it. Critical medium. Okay, alright. Alright, so this is number 8. 6 and 2, sure. Can I not activate it? Oh, there we go. Gotta be on the front. Okay. Where are we now? We are way up here. There's a geyser behind me. 2 chests nearby. So, let's grab those real quick. Down there? Looks like it's down here. It is. Oh, I got it's on the other side of this. Huh. Recovery charm. Aha! Nice. And here's the other one. Vital essence. Alright, nice. Wait. Where do I need to go to get there? This way? Question mark? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, drop down. And then go this way. There we are. Ooh, there's a Jade Baroth right here. They're like the other Baroth I found, but they're all green and like made of jade stone. They also are more ice related. They coat themselves in snow instead of mud. So, this little fight I'll have to go through here. I believe it's going to be technical to beat their speed. Nope, it's power. Okay. Yeah, so see, these variants are different. So Zepane, if you're still here, this one, the Jade one, does defer to power. So I need to use speed on it. Ooh, that's a good hit. 512. Nice. Okay. All right. So this, and I'm getting targeted, so this should be a double attack. I'm just going to speed up the animations just a little bit here. It's going to look a little goofy for a bit, but that's okay. Alright, I think he's going to cover himself in snow. Yep. There it goes. So now I need to switch to the hammer. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, tap, 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 tap. Whew. At least that thing doesn't speed up. Alright, so. Switch to hammer. Going to ride. And we're going to go ahead and use the kinship thing. Break the head. Technical attack, huh? Okay. Oh, he's even faster. Heart broken. Down he goes. Okay, well, actually my attack needs to go back to this. Speed. No, he's not moving. That's good. And there we go. Defeated. Hooray! Victory! This is another monster where you'd want to beat, or you'd want to break certain parts of it so that it will retreat. I think what you're supposed to break is either the head or the back, I think it is, or the chest, something like that, and it's more likely to retreat. Oh, I forgot to show the guide I was talking about before, where it talks about what will make things retreat. I'll pull that up real fast here. For anyone who's still watching, I'll let you see this, of course. So, expedition parties returned. Great. So if you go into your little menu here, you can go over to Field Notes and go to either the Monsterpedia or the Monstepedia. Monsterpedia will tell you about each of the different monsters. These ones are ones that are like kind of the boss monster sort of fights. These are the normal monsters. So let's pull up the Tobi-Kadachi, like I was talking about before. It's a star rarity of 3. I've fought 2 of them. I've slain 2 of them. Its habitat is in the Losca. Here's what you can get from it. Here's what it takes to break the different parts based on what I've already attacked it with. But also, I believe it's this one here. Yeah, here we go. I'm sorry. So habitat and retreat. So this is where it says break the tail with a hunting horn to boost the retreat rate. As I was able to show, it doesn't have to be a hunting horn. It just kind of helps if it is a hunting horn. For the Nargacuga, you can get them in Alcala. I believe Padu is still in Alcala. You can say attack it after it falls into a pitfall trap to boost the retreat rate. So if this guy is he's targeting you and you use a pitfall trap, he's a speed attacker, he'll fall in the pitfall trap. Well, attack him when he's in the trap. And at the end of the fight, when you beat him, he should be more likely to retreat. So Padu, if you're still listening, that's how you can get your egg for a Nargacuga. I know you picked one up earlier, but you might want more so you can have a really good one. But yeah. You can also go to the Monstepedia, and this shows different information. So, like, let's say you want an Nargacuga. All right. Go in here. You can literally see what its egg looks like right there. If you get one that's pink with these purplish tiger stripes, that is a Nargacuga egg. Pretty cool, huh? So if I come over here, I want a Anjanath egg, it needs to look like this. Is Toby Kadachi in here somewhere? Oh, I haven't brought him back to hatch yet, so I don't think I get to see what his looks like in this area yet. But that's fine. But yeah, there we go. So the game itself will tell you basically how to improve the rate of retreat, which is what you want if you want eggs. Which, I'll be honest, you do want eggs in this game. Okay, so let's go this way. What was that? Let's just shroud up. Ooh, there's a red Kezu over there. So, judging by the way this map is sort of continuing on, I think... Whoops, too far. I think we're going to be facing a situation where I'm going to have to handle several more fights before it's done. Like, before I can get to the big boss and then fight him and then take him down. So, I think I may use this as an opportunity to wrap up for the night. I will come over here and hop off my Monstie for now. But thank y'all so much for joining. I've had a blast. I'm glad to get to share this with y'all. I may continue on this between streams. We'll see. I'll kind of judge to see, like, hey, did folks enjoy this? Or should I stream all the content and, you know, hold off playing until I'm streaming? You know, who knows? But for now, I will go ahead and say thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for everyone who's been here the last, goodness, 3.5 hours. This has been a nice long stream, hasn't it? But yeah, I'll be signing off for now. If anybody has any questions or requests, feel free to throw them at my Twitter. It is SwiftArcade. And watch that for announcements for when I stream. I know I'm kind of notorious about not giving a lot of heads up before I stream. I'm sorry. But I'm going to try to work on that, plan a little more ahead. And I go between playing Monster Hunter Stories as well as playing, or Monster Hunter Stories 2, I should say, and playing Minecraft. That's another one. I'm part of the Gold Tail SMP, and we're having a lot of fun with that. I have a big project to work on, and I kind of need to get it back around to that. I know folks are excited to see some progress on it, so I may do that here on my next stream. I know typically folks on that server will team up on Wednesday nights, and I may do so as well. I'll just pop in a little bit later, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, thank y'all again so much for joining. I hope y'all have yourselves a wonderful night. See each of y'all lovely people again later. Bye for now.